when I went to the legislature, everybody was talking about something about communism. Nobody was really doing anything. Nobody was taking an informed approach. I began to gather together the people within the legislature who felt as I did, and I soon became aware that their feelings might be good, but they might be lacking in information or know-how. And many of them who were against the communists had an American Legion connection. So the Legion had, of course, been against communists, but didn't add up to very much unless you do something effective about it. And so I began to gather the ones together who were talking and thinking that way. And when I first went over there, the Speaker of the House appointed me as chairman of a committee to investigate the Capitol Club. That was a payoff racket of the governors and the administration. And what it did, of course, was give me quite a bit of identity and also an incentive to look into the legislative powers and explore them effectively, which I did to the best of my ability. And then as we went along, it didn't seem that anybody would surface who would be able to lead, not only provide the legislation, but lead out in the thing. So anyway, I wrote the legislation setting up the investigating committee. I'm not a lawyer, but I dug into the National Committee's records and rules, the California group and others, and put together what turned out to be a very effective legal instrument. It was challenged in the courts and upheld, and so anyway, that's how it took place. When there were people over there who were very much in favor of having something done, like Fred Niendorf of the PI. Well, I don't think it ever occurred to him that I would end up being the chairman, because he had covered the legislature a lot. He knew the procedure. He knew that normally an important committee like that goes to somebody who has served several terms in the legislature. Nobody really wanted it. Nobody of ability really wanted it because, well, some of them knew enough about the Seattle communist situation. They had business there and that sort of thing. They didn't want to get their necks out that far. So anyway, it came down to the final strokes. I dropped the bill in the hopper. It passed both houses, and the Speaker of the House appointed me chairman and let me select a committee of my choice. That's about the way it happened.